Hello friends, in today's class we are going to know about states of matter. So before going to states of matter, we have to know what is matter. So matter can be anything that can occupy some space and have some mass. It means that our surrounding space can be occupied by many things that have some mass, at least that is known as matter. Let us see the various states of matters. Usually there are 4 states of matter, out of which top 3 are very much important. That is, first one solid state, second one liquid state, and third one gaseous state, and another fourth one is plasma state. That is very much rare, and we are going to study it in later classes. So we'll see one example for each state. So first one, solid state. We can take example pen. You can see in our daily life, that is, pen has some mass and it is occupying some space. Okay. Second one, liquid. Example for liquid is water. Consumption of water is very much important. So please drink at least 4 to 5 liters per day. At last, third state of the matter is gas. Gas, for example, gas, we can give the best example for gas is oxygen. Without oxygen, we can't survive, right? So this is the overview of states of matter. So next one, on what basis we have categorized this matter, means ಯಾವ ಬೇಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋದಾದರೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ನ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ಎನಿ ಕೈಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ವೇರಿಯಸ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್. We are further in this video we are going to learn in further slides. So second one, energy of the particles. Based on the energy of the particles, we are distinguishing, we are dividing this matter. So third one, based upon the distance between the particles. This one we saw the arrangement of particles. Third one is related to that. So how the particles are arranged in a state matter. So based on that we are going to divide these 3 types. So the first and very most familiar states of matter, that is solid. First point, particles of solids are tightly packed, vibrating about a fixed position. It means that in a solid state, the particles are very compactly arranged. It is like a full rush bus. In that you can't move from one place to another place, that much rush. This is the arrangement of particles in case of solid. Suppose you consider this particle. This particle cannot move to the another place easily. So very much difficult to move from one place to another place. It is because of the arrangement of the particles very compactly. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ದ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ತೈತಂದರೆ, ಒಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಪ್ಲೇಸಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಭಾಳ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. ಹೋಗೋಕೆ ಚಾನ್ಸೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಲಿ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾವೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ವೈಬ್ರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಎ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್. ಇವಾಗ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಬಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಬಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಫುಲ್ ರಶ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ನಾವು ನಿಂತಲ್ಲೇ ವೈಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಅಂದರೆ ಶೇಕ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಈ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಅದರದೇ ಆದಂತಹ ಪೊಸಿಷನಲ್ಲಿ ವೈಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಆದರೆ ಈ ಪ್ಲೇಸಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಪ್ಲೇಸಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಟೈಟಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದಾವೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ ಶೇಪ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್. For example, take an example of duster. This is the best example. This is the example for solid state of a matter. Okay, this duster you keep on the surface, and the same duster another one time you keep on the table. The shape of this duster is going to be same on both on the surface and on the table. It is not going to change on the different surfaces. So it is clear that the shape of that solid is going to be safe, definite nothing but the solid have a fixed shape. Okay, this is very much important points to differentiate between the different states of matter. So this is this should be noted down. Okay, next one, definite volume. Definite volume is nothing but if this duster have some volume nothing but this duster weighs around half kg on the surface, then it will going to be half kg on this table also. It is not going to change on the different surfaces. The next important state of matter is liquid. In case of liquid, particles of liquid are tightly packed but are far enough apart to slide over one another. Compared to solid, the particles are loosely arranged as compared, not much, but as compared to solid, we can say ಈಗ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ನಾವು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಲೆವೆಲ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದಾವೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೋದು. ಎನಿಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಸಮ್ವಾಟ್ ಲೂಸ್ಲಿ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಡ್, ಅವು ಒಂದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಓವರ್ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ ಆಗುವ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ಸು ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಏನೋ ತೊಗೊತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ವಾಟರ್ ತೊಗೋತೀವಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಆ ವಾಟರ್ ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಫ್ಲೋ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ತೈತಿ, ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಸುರುವಿದ್ರೆ ಹರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ ನೀರು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೂಸ್ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ particles. Don't get confused because of this point. Particles or liquids are tightly packed but are far enough apart to slide over one another. Okay, ಟೈಟ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಡ್ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅದರ ನಡುವೆ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಓವರ್ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ ಆಗುವಂತಹ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರಲ್ಲಿ liquid have an indefinite shape. In case of solid, what we saw, definite shape, right? But in case of liquid, indefinite shape, that is nothing but not fixed. The shape is not fixed. Okay, how it is possible? We will take the example and we will understand. Okay, you take the 1 liter of water in this big in this glass. It will turn to this shape of that glass. The liquid turn to shape of that glass. Again, you same volume of water you shift to this bottle, it will take the shape of this bottle. And again you shift the same volume of water to any kind of shape of if you take vessel and add the same water, it will take the shape of that vessel. So it proves that liquids have indefinite shape. You can alter that shape of that liquid. In case of you can't tell it is round, it is square, it is long, it is a rectangle. We can't judge. But in case of solid, we can tell a duster is a rectangular, and you can tell a table is a square form. We can judge the shape of the solid. But in case of liquid, we can't tell the difference. Okay. Next point, definite volume. Definite volume nothing but if you take 1 liter of water here, if you shift this 1 liter of water into the bottle, it is going to 1 liter only. It will not going to change. This is the meaning of that point. The liquid have indefinite shape and definite volume. Okay, really easy to understand that. Indefinite shape, you take the just example of water, you shift the water from glass to bottle, it is going to be the different shape. Next one, definite volume. Same volume is going to be there. If you transfer from 1 liter of water from bottle to glass or glass to bottle, it is going to be same. Okay, the third familiar and very most important state of matter, that is gas. In case of gas, what happens? Particles of gases are very far apart and move freely. In case of liquid and solid, we saw that particles are very compactly arranged, right? Like this, arranged in solid and somewhat far from each other in case of liquid. But in case of gas, what happen? If you take this is the area of the gas, the arrangement of particle will be like this, very much free. Particles can move from one place to another place. It is like a classroom when teacher is absent or teacher is not there in class, that students will move from one place to another place very easily. But in case of solid and liquid, there is a strict teacher in the classroom, so one student cannot move from one place to another place, right? This is the condition in case of gas. So second one, gas have indefinite shape and indefinite volume. Gas is very different to the liquid and solid. In case of solid, we saw different condition. We saw different condition in liquid, but in gaseous form, total different condition. That is indefinite shape and indefinite volume. Let us understand by taking one example. If you take some air is the best example for gas, okay, gas state of the matter. If you take the air in the balloon, okay, suppose this is the balloon. If you take the air in this, it will take the shape of this balloon, okay. Like the liquid, it will also have indefinite shape. If you release this air outside, then it will take the different shape in the atmosphere. It may be various kind of shape. Next one is indefinite volume. Gases have indefinite volume. Consider one container. Suppose we add 1 kg of gas into it. By doing compression or by adding some pressure, we can fit some more gas into it. Can fit some kgs of gas into it. So it is very difficult to tell how much this container hold the gases. It is mainly because of the light nature of the particles, and even due to the more space in between the particles. As we discussed in first point, gases are very far apart and move freely. The particles can move freely. That's because we can fit more volume of gas in a small container. This is all about the important 3 states of the matter: solid, liquid and gas. So in the next class we'll discuss about the interchange in the states. It means that one phase is converted into another phase. For example, solid converted into gas, gas converted into liquid, like that. The interconversion between the states we'll discuss in the next class. Thank you.